All right, welcome everybody. I'm so happy to see all your faces. Thanks for joining me tonight. I've got some really exciting things to share with you. You're going to hear my story. You're going to hear my guest, her story, which honestly is an amazing story. I'm just going to put it that way. But I do want to share my screen so that you can see my beautiful family and I can share my story with you. This is my loving family. All right, there we go. Tim and I have been married, gosh, it's 33 years. This is Lauren and Jenna, and they put a big smile on my face. I was a school teacher. I taught religion to first and second graders, and my husband was a registered nurse. And yeah, life was good. It really was. We bought a house, bought the cars. I mean, everything was going great, right? Working our jobs. I actually did love my job. I am one of those that can say I loved my job. I taught first and second graders. It was amazing to get over 200 hugs a day, right? But of course it didn't pay well and life happened. Life hit us and it hit us really, really hard, probably about 12 years ago. And that financial strain took a toll on me. I became very depressed, very stressed. Also took a toll on my poor children, my girls. They saw mom depressed. It was not a happy home. And of course, it took a toll on my marriage. And because we were about to lose our home. So we had that financial strain. From the outside looking in, we looked fine. But a friend of ours one day actually called Tim and said, I got something I want to share with you. Tim was open-minded. He said, I'll take a look. Watched an ABC primetime investigative report, and I'll never forget the day. Runs home and says, Tori, I found it. Being a registered nurse, he understood that video that he watched. He said, you got to sit down and watch this. And I watched it, and I was blown away. I knew I wanted the product immediately. I was a little skeptical about network marketing. That's what you're going to hear about. But I sat there with an open mind while I was in front of a group of people, just like you are right now, and I listened really well. When I looked at Tim, I actually hit him. I nudged him and I said, what if this could bring $300 extra a month? Yeah, that's all we needed to save our home. So we enrolled October 31st, 2011. And I'm here to tell you the best decision I ever made. Like I said, I watched that video, didn't know how to do network marketing, but I trusted the leadership and I followed their lead. 16 months later, Tim and I left those traditional jobs. We've been working out of our home ever since. Here's the beauty of it. It saved my home, saved my marriage, and guess what? We have a healthier life with more options in life. So this is our company. Our company name is Lifevantage. We are a publicly traded company trading on NASDAQ. Guess what? We're a debt-free company. And our board of directors, look at this, some of them on Coca-Cola, Airbnb, Amazon. We actually just got back from convention in Salt Lake City this past weekend. We were able to listen to our board of directors on stage. And I personally, my belief is sky high, but it went even higher to hear our board of directors. They actually said these words. They have a purpose in life because of Lifevantage. So do I. And so a lot of these people that you see on the Zoom also. So I was ready to flip that switch, feel better, and do more because I was suffering with a lot of health issues. So when I watched that ABC primetime investigative report, I knew I wanted those products. These are our flagship products. I am a firm believer in the Tri-Synergizer. We've got Protandim NRF2 activator. It's not a supplement. It activates your body at a cellular level, tells your body to do what it's designed to do back when you were a child. So I am pumped to share this with you. Protandim NRF1 works with your mitochondria. It repairs, rebuilds your mitochondria. That's your powerhouse, your energy source. Then we've got NAD Protandim. This works with your sirtuin protein. For me, it's a mood enhancer. It makes me happy, heart health, brain health, optimal health on the Tri-Synergizer. So if you're a guest tonight, here's what I want you to do. I want you to thank the person that invited you here tonight because they care a lot about you. I want you to get that video from them so you can watch it. And I want you to learn more about our products. Here's a list of all the other ones. And I promise you, in this household, the Hill home, we have every single product because I believe in every single one. I want Axio because I want mental health. I want clarity. Probiotics, gut health is everything. Omegas, heart health, weight management. We've got True Science skincare, NRF2 activation from the outside in. Your skin is your largest organ. We need to protect it. We also have hair care. You want to hear a powerful testimony about hair care? You get with me and I will share some pictures with you and I will tell you all about my daughter, Jenna, how this saved her. Pet Tandem, I've got 2 dogs that are on NRF2 activation, and we have brand new IC Bright for eye health. Find out more about these products. But I remember getting involved, and I remember telling the person that cared about us, Sonny Boulanger, introduced this. I remember telling Sonny, I just need $300 a month to save my home. He said, well, Tori, this is what we do. Let's share this with the people you love and care about. Yeah, we were making that within our first month. So what would an extra $300 do for you? What about Pro 3, which is our foundational rank? What would an extra $600 do for you? I know right now with the economy and with the way the world is, everybody's looking for extra income. What would Pro 5 do for you? Maybe you could come home from your job like I did, or maybe you could bring your spouse home. What would an extra $3,100 do for you? That's life-changing for many. What about Pro 7? An extra $13,000 is the average Pro 7. Tim and I hit Pro 7 in 21 months. Just by following a system. Our system is amazing with Lifevantage. We have an app. I basically run my business from my cell phone. We are publicly traded. Like I told you, this is a legal document. So make sure you get this from the person that invited you. But here's where I want to get a little bit, probably a little emotional, and I want to use my heart because this is my family. Every single person that's on this Zoom, this picture here, Lifevantage is so much more than just products, the best products on the market, so much more than making an income, so much more than being publicly traded, having the best corporate staff, best board of directors. It's so much more than that. It's belonging to something much bigger than you could ever dream about. Here in Houma, Louisiana, we just went through Hurricane Ida. These people are my family. Corporate staff is in this picture. They came down to Houma and helped us gut one of our distributors, Shannon LaBeouf's home. They sat there all day with their hammers, their wheelbarrows, and personally helped us. What CEO of a $250,000 company comes down to your location and helps you, brought food, brought supplies? Guys, this is huge. This is a community. So all of this started with this amazing woman, and I get choked up about this too. Her name is Melissa Nimmer. She is a Pro 7 in the company. She's going to share her story with you. But not only is she part of our organization, or part of our company, our team. She is my family. She is my sister. And I would have never met her or any of you without Lifevantage. And I'm sorry, I'm so emotional, but this is so much bigger for me. And I love this company and I love this girl, Melissa. I want you to share your story with everybody, please.
Thank you, Tori. Like really, to think about how enriched our lives are with all these relationships. There's just nothing like it. Our lives are enriched and our families, like my daughter's lives, have been changed forever because of this company and the people in it. I wish everybody could understand that. It is so powerful. Don't know what I would do without it. So thank you for that introduction, Tori. Yeah, my name is Melissa Nemmer. I'm in Waco, Texas. And 12 years ago, my childhood friend called me up and asked me to watch that ABC primetime video that Tori was talking about. And I'll never forget exactly where I was when I watched it. And I called her back and I said, where do I get it? And why haven't I heard about it before? Because I thought I really had a pretty good pulse on the health and wellness. I joke now because it's been so long, but I watched Oprah every day. And so I thought I knew all about the nutritional stuff that was out there, but evidently I didn't. And part of this amazing story I'm going to tell you is that most people don't know about it. That's where the timing comes in, that we get to be the early adopters, the visionaries that see this and share it. But I didn't see at all how this could change my life in all the ways it has. Like Tori said, you see how you can make a little bit of money sharing this and you want everybody you know taking this product. That's how my simple mind worked in the beginning. Just like Tori said, what if this is real? What if it really could do that? And what if we could share it with people and change their lives? And that's how we got started with this. I was working at my family's construction company. And also I had invested in real estate, residential real estate. And I had two daughters that were 7 and 12 at the time. And I was sharing this yesterday when I was sharing this information with somebody, thinking back, like it's so fun to think back on the past 12 years. It's so fun because of all the fun we've had. But I'll tell you also, we did this in the nooks and crannies of our lives. I worked full time. I had two daughters that were active in everything they could be in. They went to a small private school, so they were able to be in everything they could be in. And I still managed somehow to build this business, you guys. And we didn't have Zoom back then. This was back when we were still faxing and not Zooming. So we were literally, I can remember driving to San Antonio, which is a 3-hour drive on a weeknight, driving there because I was told that's what I needed to do to be a leader, and doing presentations, driving home, getting home late, getting my daughters up in the morning and taking them. Now we're having a blast, but that's what we did in the beginning to get this company off the ground and to get our businesses built. And that's where all these relationships were built. And in the beginning, we had two products. One of our flagship product, as Tori mentioned, was in GNC, and it was miserably failing in GNC. Why? Because we had no competition, and it's set with antioxidants, and we're not an antioxidant. And so that's when they took it off the shelves, put it in our hands, and we were running all over the countryside sharing what this little yellow pill could do for people. And so in the very beginning, our excitement was about the pill, the yellow pill. And we started getting testimonies and how it was changing people's lives. And that's what fueled us. Well, then you guys, what happened was a few months go by, and we start making a little money. Like we start paying a bill, we start bringing in a little bit more money for this. And just month after month after month, our checks are increasing. Our checks and our team, people that we're helping do this. And I think Tori and I may have both failed to mention, this is our first gig in network marketing. We had never done anything like this. So we came in ignorant, which I think was good because we were just like, drown us with the fire hose and tell us what to do. And we did it. We didn't argue with anybody. And that's how most of us, I would say, did it in the beginning. But we just started building and sharing, and we called it Ignorance on Fire. Anybody that we could share this with. And that's how in about 3.5 years, I replaced my other sources of income. So this was my plan C. It became my plan A in under 4 years. And what's so awesome is being able to pay something forward like I could never do in my other, I couldn't do that with my real estate, and I can't do that with my family business. You can't pay it forward or bless my aunt that was a teacher and that was struggling financially, didn't like her job, be able to share this with her and help her bring in additional income and give her options in her life. Like I couldn't do that anywhere else. And I didn't know about this industry, so I didn't know I could do it here, but that's what this affords us. It is not get rich quick. It is not, I'm not going to tell you it's easy. What it is for somebody that wants something different, that needs money, needs time, likes to help people, isn't satisfied, hasn't found the purpose in their life, maybe. That's what this is for. And then if you will do what our mentors teach us to do, follow our system, it is proven to work. It just takes time, and you have to grow as a person along with learning all the skills it takes. And it's not a lot of skills. It's literally showing, sharing how you saw this, sharing a video to see if they're interested. And then if they're interested, you just kind of walk them down a path until they decide it's for them or not. It's not going to be for a lot of people. It is going to be for a lot of others, right? And people are going to join for product. People are going to join to make money. People are going to join to be a part of our amazing community and culture. And all of that is wonderful and okay. So we just share it. Early on, I heard somebody say, it's like offering somebody a piece of gum. If they don't want the gum, no, that's fine. Thank you, anyway. And you just move on. And that's exactly what we do. The exciting thing about this company is we grew from losing money 12 years ago in GNC to making over $200 million a year, publicly traded company on 2 products. We now have a catalog of science-based nerve, a lot of them nerve 2 activation. We have other activations as well, but now we're closer to $250,000 company and $250,000 company. And we have new products coming out, science-based, peer-reviewed studies on them. And people are finding out about us. We rang the bell at the New York Stock Exchange. Was that last year or 2019 or 2020? Last year is a big blur, so I don't remember. But people are finding out about us. But in Waco, Texas, I swear to you, you could go stand on the corner and stop everybody that drove by and say, have you ever heard of Lifevantage or Protandem? Maybe 1 out of 250 people, maybe out of 500 have heard of it. So that is where the exciting timing comes into this. So the sky's the limit for us. We're not going anywhere. We're just getting started. There's nothing else in the industry like us. Nobody has an ABC primetime validating what we have. Nobody has 30 plus peer-reviewed studies from the likes of the American Heart Association and LSU and the Institute on Aging. Nobody has that. And so we have something so special here that we're all going to just keep on going and keep on sharing and having a blast as we do it. So that's my story. Tori, thank you so much for having me on.
Melissa, thank you so much. And here's what I want the guests to understand: the power of one phone call. Melissa called her cousin. Her cousin and his wife joined. And because of that phone call, all of us here that you see are all family. So Melissa, you've changed a lot of our lives. You really have. And I thank you for making that phone. Yeah, but I thank you for making that phone call, because Lifevantage totally changed Tim and I's life, my whole family's, health-wise and financially. So thank you for doing that. And thank you for being with us. So here's what I want to say to the guests that are here tonight. Make sure you get with the person that invited you. Make sure you get that video, the income claim statement, all your answers to your questions. Because if you're looking for better health, finances, and to belong to culture and a community, you've got a group of people right here that will help you on this journey. So thank you everybody for joining us. And next week, we also have more just like this next Tuesday, next Thursday. Okay, so please invite people, join us, and let's help each other. Y'all have a great night. Thanks again, Melissa.